Moving on now to the other big story that we are tracking at this moment. In a controversial move, the BJP Shiv Sena government in Maharashtra is set to enact a law to make it mandatory for multiplexes in the state to screen Marathi movies during primetime slots. Now, State Culture Minister Vinod Taude disclosed this in the State Assembly yesterday. The minister added that the government is considering a move to make compulsory for all multiplexes to show a small film on Dadasaheb Phalke before the main movie begins. The government's decision has provoked ferocious criticism from some filmmakers. As per the state government's directive, all multiplex cinemas in Mumbai will have to screen a Marathi film during peak business hours every evening. However, Bollywood seems to be divided on this particular issue. On Twitter, actor Ritesh Deshmukh says he supports the new rule. And for more on this story, we are joined in by Shilpa Ratnam this morning. Morning, Shilpa. Just take us through where exactly are you standing right now? There seems to be an old cinema hall where you seem to be standing. What really is the response amongst cinegoers, among the associations, the cinema hall owners? How do they look at this? I mean, it's almost like a diktat.
Right, I'm outside Gateway Galaxy, in fact one of the most popular suburban multiplexes in Mumbai, and I'm joined by two very regular theatre goers. They're in fact here because the advance booking opens on Wednesday morning. Two Mumbaikars, let's ask them for their view on this diktat from the Maharashtra government. Marathi films to be screened in the primetime slot every evening. Do you watch Marathi films, and will this move make you watch them?
No, as far as Marathi films are concerned, we don't watch so many Marathi films, just a few here or there. So if they're putting it in the prime slot, it will be a loss for the theatres, as well as the public will not come to see such movies, because most of the public is seeing Hindi movies or English movies.
Right. And I'm also joined by another theatre goer, Vijay Shah, who tells me he watches a movie every Friday. So out of all these movies, how many of them happen to be Marathi films?
I'm coming from year 1978. Only I'm watching Hindi movies. Sometimes if there is no option, then I go to Marathi movies.
Right. So if Marathi films were shown in the primetime slot, will you watch more of them?
No, only I like only Hindi movies.
Right.
No English movies and no Marathi movies. If there is no option, then I'll go to Marathi movies like Shivaji Raje Bhosle. Okay. That type of movies I watch.
Right. So of course, as you can see, the consensus seems to be that Hindi cinema is what's working at the theatres. And I also spoke to the theatre owner Manoj Desai of Gateway Galaxy. He's been showing a Marathi film for the last 1 week, the one that released last week, Coffee. And he's been not showing it in one primetime slot, but actually 4 regular shows through the day. And he tells me occupancy is only 10%.
Okay, that speaks volumes. But whether a government diktat is actually going to change things on the ground, and under what rule is the government actually doing this, is something that is going to be a huge issue of debate. This is going to be our top focus here on Headlines today as we get you more reactions. Thanks very much, Shilpa, for joining us at this moment. In fact, let's quickly listen into a few reactions that came in since yesterday and this morning.
मराठी फिल्में हमेशा सुबह 8 बजे या कभी बहुत 12 बजे के बाद ऐसी इस तरह से बड़े ऑड टाइम पे दिखाई जाती थी जिसके कारण कोई देख ना सके। उद्देश्य ये था कि एक सरकार का एक हमारा नीति है हमारी कि मराठी भाषा को प्रोत्साहन देने की। मराठी प्रोड्यूसर्स को अच्छी जगह फिल्म प्रदर्शन करने का मौका मिलता है तो अच्छी बात है, लेकिन कोई भी जबरदस्ती या सख्ती नहीं करनी चाहिए।
वेलकम इट रादर देन डिबेट करना या फिर आर्ग्यू करना या फिर उसको डिस्करेज करना या फिर उसमें कोई पॉलिटिकल एस्पेक्ट ढूंढना, ये सब कुछ ना करते हुए हमें इस डिसीजन को वेलकम करना चाहिए, बिकॉज मराठी सिनेमा इज रियली ग्रोइंग फ्रॉम पास्ट सो मेनी इयर्स। बट फिर भी अभी तक वो इतना रीच आउट नहीं हो पाया है लोगों तक, तो महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट इज जस्ट ट्राइंग टू हेल्प।